Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Selly here with my partner, Mr. Bill Ebert. We've got another exciting leadership call for you. We're going to do some training tonight, and we're going to give you some updates tonight. You know, our community has been growing so fast. Bill and I have just been absolutely amazed. I mean, we've seen programs take off before, but we've never seen anything like this. And the most encouraging thing isn't the sheer numbers, but it's the percentages of people upgrading and the percentages of people getting past the gateway. Just incredibly high conversions with this program. And that's really good news for you guys as marketers, because I know a lot of people in our community are seeing results for the first time in their life. Many people have never even created a lead in their network marketing business, let alone got an upgrade. And we've got a very, very cool system. You know, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but we made some improvements to the back office yesterday. We're going to cover, Bill's going to do a quick training on the improvements that we made so you can navigate all that. We're going to talk about the pre-launch. We're going to talk about compression. But just really quickly, I want to talk to you guys on a really serious note. I want you guys to recognize Bill and I have been in this profession, this industry, for years and years. I've been doing it full time for 12 years. Bill's the reason that I was able to, quit my day job and become a full-time entrepreneur. Bill has been a consultant to the industry for 25 plus years. He's been a professional business person for 30 plus years. And when I say a consultant to the industry, he's the guy that network marketing companies used to hire. They fly him in, and he'd charge them by the hour or by the day to look at their compensation plan and tell them where it's going to break. So he's a true numbers guy. There is very few people like Bill on planet Earth. He's in a very rare breed, and I'm blessed to be working with him, and we are blessed as a company to have him, because I'll tell you what, without Bill, we definitely couldn't pull this off. I don't know who I would have to pay or where I would find them to do what Bill does. But I want to talk about kind of what I see a lot in our Facebook group is this I call it the lottery mentality. You know, we've got people that they just want to come and they want to make a product purchase, and then they just want to hang out and wait for spillover and hopefully make a few bucks. And there are going to be some people that may not lift a finger that will make some money. But, there's a lot of people coming from the cyclers, and we won't get into the differences between a cycler and a force matrix, but, our program is a force matrix. It's network marketing and affiliate marketing kind of combined. So it's kind of a hybrid, and it's a very, very slick system. Our software, what Bill has the software doing, filling the open hole, is absolutely amazing. There's nothing like it that I've seen in the industry as a consultant for 12 years. I'm going to turn it over to Bill. He's going to talk about 3 things today. We're going to do a little training on the back office. Hopefully it will be informative. Mr. Bill Ebert, my friend, take over.
Thanks, Tom. Hi, everybody. We are just worn out. This is the fastest growing thing that I've ever had my hands on, and we've seen some pretty good success. You know, I had one company that we started, and within 6 months we sold it for $10 million to a group of investors. So we know how to grow companies fast, and this is going to be one of those, because we have a 19% conversion rate right now. 19% of everybody who joins the back office upgrades. It's pretty phenomenal. I've actually never seen anything grow that fast. So you guys should be really excited. If you're not having success, if you're not having upgrades and you're not having leads, then you're doing it wrong, because it's really easy. Most people get too involved in the process. If you'll do what we show you to do on those first few emails, and you'll just promote and edify the site, let the site do the training, let the site do the teaching, let the site do the conversion, and you get out of the way, then you're going to see the same kind of conversions that we're seeing company-wide. So enough of that training. I'm going to show you some of the stuff in the back office. I'm going to share my screen with you right here. You can see that we have a brand new back office and some pointers that you might not know, that as you watch and click through each one of the stages, it leads a person, whether they're brand new to the web or they've been here for 20 years, you can click through and actually see what to do next. Because a lot of people in the business don't become successful because they don't know what to do first, second, third. So we make it really simple. If you'll follow this process so that your upline can see where you're at, we can see where you're at, they can see where you're at, you're going to be able to track your people and see where they're at. So as they click through the process, you'll see where they stop, you'll see where they get stuck, you'll see where they have questions. So you watch the first orientation video, and then when you're done watching it, you just click it off. And it's very simple. It's gonna make a note in the database. You're going to be able to see it in your lead manager when your people do that. Very simple, easy to do. You then join or upgrade. whether by using our free process or just spending $5 to get involved. You join and fund your account, and then you join us socially and click it off, and you can see by the time you get to the fourth step, you've learned how to invite people, and you've done the simple steps on making this thing work. Now, the nice thing about this process is right on the very front page, you can see exactly where you are. You see the 4 different levels here across the top to show where you're at. You can show exactly where you are in the process. It's very graphical, very simple, very easy to do. Your support tickets are right there. You can contact support. You can contact your sponsor. So simple and so easy. This is not a fly-by-night back office. This is one of the best, the premier back office that I've ever seen. The tools and the training are made to be simple, clear, and direct. So if you'll follow through and you'll go through the steps, you'll be able to become successful. Here's what we've seen. 10, 15 years of training people in this profession. The people who get involved are the people who make money. Now, in our site, getting involved is just following the steps. You go over here to your products and start watching the training. It's really interesting to see the people that watch 20, 30, 40 different videos. Those people are almost always the leaders in our companies. The people who get our training and get involved. It doesn't matter whether you think you know this stuff or not, or even if you think you teach it. You can teach it. There's always something to learn and be teachable. You just click off the first one. You click and rate the stars from 1 to 5, and it opens up the next one. It's very simple, easy to do. You can go into your builder program and start watching all the other training. I mean, there's more than most people can keep up with, but if you'll get started and take one at a time daily, you'll learn everything you need to know to become a professional in this business. The next thing I want to show you and talk to you about is about your bank. Now that it's pre-launch, we've gone our first month. On the first of last month, we paid out commissions. It was just a partial month, so there wasn't a whole lot of people. Now that we've got thousands and thousands of people in the system, there's going to be a lot more commissions going out. What we're going to do, just so you know, for those of you who are waiting and wondering, is we're going to pay money into your bank. This is the design that we're working on for your bank. And what this does is you're going to be able to click on it and see the process of all of your sales. You're going to see the progression of your leads for each and every day. And then you're going to be able to see your commission reports just by clicking on it and see where your commissions are. You're going to go on through this menu bar across the side here, and you'll be able to click on history, and you'll be able to withdraw funds. You'll be able to change your profile. You'll be able to fund your account, and you'll be able to upgrade and downgrade your account. Very simple, and on each page there'll be a video. So even if you're not web savvy and you don't understand this technical stuff, there'll be a video on each page to walk you through the steps. Very simple, easy to do. So on the first, we're going to fund your bank. You're going to go to your bank. You're going to confirm your telephone number. You're going to confirm how you want to get paid, and then you can click the withdraw button, and you can withdraw all or none, any part of the money that you want. You can keep it in there if you want and let it ride for the whole month and just withdraw it all at once, or you can set some of it to go to your NetSpend card. You can set some of it to go to your PayPal account. You can set some of it to go to Bitcoin if you guys have the Bitcoin tied up with us. Just about any solution that you have that people are using out there. We're working on 2 new solutions in addition to those, which covers most of the people in the world. We actually are working on a thing called HyperWallet, which should cover almost every country on the planet, including mailing checks and doing Western Union. And we're working on a new iCard that a couple of people recommended. A lot of people in our community are using it. It looks pretty simple, easy to use. So you'll be able to go to your withdraw page and withdraw your money however you feel comfortable. So your banking will be there by the first. You'll be able to see that kind of stuff. So we got banking. We got commission runs. The other thing about commissions is this is how it's going to work. We're going to run everything on the first that we're caught up to this day. So you're going to get the entire month run on a single day. From that point on, we're going to run a commission run from the 1st to the 7th, and on the 7th of every month you're going to get another commission run, another one on the 14th, another one on the 21st, and then another one on the 1st of every month. So you can just count on it every single week. New commissions. You can look into your bank and watch the progress of your commission runs for each and every week. And then, for those of you that also had questions about compression, the way that we're going to work compression, it's very unique because we don't want to lose anybody, and we don't want you to lose anybody, especially since you've gone through the effort of getting leads. So what we're going to do is we're going to let people come in, they're going to join your back office, and they're going to go into the matrix, but we also don't want to keep them there forever because holes in the matrix of people that aren't paying mean that you don't make the best possible amount of money. So what we're going to do is every 30 days, We're going to flush the entire system of everyone who is 30 days or older who hasn't done anything. Now, that's given them plenty of time to be able to come up with $5. If they don't do anything within 30 days, they're going to get flushed out. We're going to compress everybody. We're going to move everybody up closer to you. So on the first of every month, we're going to compress for all the people, and all the people who are 30 days or older are going to get flushed out. Now, something that's interesting, right now when you go into your lead manager, you're going to see all your leads and their status. We're going to actually have 2 lead managers for you. One of them is going to be the active people, 30 days or younger or upgraded, and the second one's going to be all the people that were flushed. So you can still contact them, you can still keep them in your back office, but for those people to start making money, they're going to have to re-up, join the system with a new ID. Even you'll still be able to contact them, still have a relationship with them. They'll come in fresh and new. If they're still interested, they'll still get trickle letters from the company. They'll still get contacts from you. But we want to be able to keep them separate from the people who are active so that you can get the most money that you possibly can. So I hope that makes sense to you. We're going to have a lot of training. We're going to talk to you a little bit more about how to make this work practically. We have somebody in our system who has 75 people in 2 weeks. He has 75 people join his back office. Tons of those people have already upgraded. It's so easy to do. My first day, you know, some people say, well, that's you. You've been in the business forever. I didn't say anything. I sent out a simple little email and pointed them to that video, and out of 12 people, 11 of them signed up the very first day. So if you're not getting those kind of results, if you're not getting 50% or better in your back office and 20% of those to upgrade once they get in there, then you're doing something wrong, and we can teach you. That's what we're here to do. We want to teach you to blow this thing up. Don't sit back and hope for overflow from your leaders or from the people above you. That's not what this is about. This is about you learning to become a professional, learn how to become a marketer, learn how to build and be responsible for your own income, and we're going to show you how to do that. So that's my training for today. I don't think that I missed anything. Oh, one more thing. The Move tool. I just wanted to mention we just finished the Move tool today. A lot of people said, well, I have somebody that signed up under the wrong person, or I want to move this person from here to here. We have a lot of really tricky things to do when you have a compressed system, when you have a 3x7 matrix and you're moving people around and you have to move all their leads with them and you have to move all their overflow with them. It's very, very tricky. Took us quite a few days to make sure that it was done right. We're now ready to implement moving. I've got about 10 or 15 people that needed to be moved, and I told them as soon as I did I'd let them know. So that's implemented. We're going to do a final test tomorrow, and then we're going to actually add the Move tool into your back office and show you how to use it. If you need to move somebody, you're going to click who you want to move, where you want them to move to, and then we'll tell you what options you have for being able to do that. Some people can't be moved, and we'll explain some of that later on, but some people can, and it might be very, very easy to do that. So that's my training for today. Really appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all that you're doing on the social environment. I know it's growing so fast we can hardly keep up with it. But just want to welcome everybody to the team. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and submit a support ticket. We are here for you at least 20 hours a day. We got somebody answering the phones or answering tickets. Most of the tickets go straight to our cell phones. We got a team of people that are getting tickets right away, and I think you've noticed that we're not going even 10 hours, sometimes 5 to 10 hours before every single ticket's answered. So thanks again, everybody. I'm going to turn it back over to Tom if he has any closing comments or things for you.
Thanks, Bill. I just want to encourage everyone, you know, we're still in pre-launch, and pre-launch means that we need leadership. You know, I see a lot of people asking questions on the Facebook group that they could research themselves. And it's one thing to put it out there and ask the question, but because a lot of you are have access to me and Bill, you know, we've got our social links in the back office, right? So we're getting friend requests all day, and we want to be accessible. I do this stuff because I love it. People say, you know, I work for a living, but you know, Tom Selly, Bill Ebert, we do this stuff for a living. You know, this whole thing is about mentorship, and it's about personal development and growth. So we love to rub elbows with all of you guys. But at the same token, there's a lot of dumb questions that can very easily be researched. So, you know, a lot of times when somebody asks me a question that can be researched, I go do the research and then I give them the link instead of answering it. Someone will say, well, how many countries in Coinbase, how many countries does Coinbase do business in? Well, you can go to their website and find that out. So as leaders, we need to be willing to do the research, and then at the same token, if you have a question, by all means, talk to your sponsor first before you start a service ticket, before you come rattling Bill's cage or my cage. Look, we're accessible. We want to be here for you, but I don't know if anyone's noticed, the Facebook group is over 600 people now, and basically the bell is ringing all day long. Something needs to be approved. Someone's requesting to come in. Someone's making a comment. And so it's really overwhelming with the volume of people that we have. So if you guys will take the leadership role and do some of the work yourselves, we really would appreciate it. At the same token, we still are in pre-launch. If you see something broken or if something that isn't quite right, by all means, start a service ticket. We're going to fix every problem. We're going to right every wrong. We are excited about this this full launch heading February 1st. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you guys feel confident that Bill and I have things well at hand. The software is working. You're in good hands with us. We've got, again, Bill has another program with hundreds of thousands of members. This is not our first rodeo. We're going to take this all the way. So that's all I get to say. We love you guys. Thank you, Mr. Bill Ebert. Another one's in the bag. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.